You know, because there was so much going on in this episode, the periodic stops to remind the audience of what really was happening, I thought was very effective. And
yeah, this episode sort of scared a lot of the studio network people because there's so many big ideas in it. You've got, you know, Lex on an island, Clark on Red K, Jonathan's deal with Jor-El, you know, and a lot of things which are good because it sort of loads you up so that you have good momentum going into the season. But it's always trying to come back to these emotional moments and also the family here. And Clark seeing the ramifications, he doesn't have the ring on right now, but is seeing the ramifications of his actions on his parents. So I think that was...
The concern that there's too much going on is a concern you generally don't get from networks or studios. Usually it's the other way around. It's kind of like Amadeus, too many notes. You know, it's it's a good note to get.
Right, exactly.
But they keeping this all in context, so you did understand what was at stake, was very important to do.
Right.
Clark!
And that always brings so much more to the table, you know? She just lets her emotions fly. She's just marvelous.
And it was great this season. We really gave her much more to do, and I think she really grew as a character, and I think we had some really great scenes with her, so yeah.
Yeah, great moments.
Absolutely.
I'm going to put one of my songs in the soundtrack this year.
Ken, when did we get this train song? Like the day before the show went on the air, we finally got it cleared?
I finally got it cleared. I think we were trying for 2 or 3 weeks, and they were in, out, and it just, we were ready to pull it.
Right.
Because you can't air it unless it's cleared, and then like the last minute on the dub stage, we heard that it was okay.
Right.
Pretend like it didn't happen.
Turned out really well.
It's a force of habit when people walk out of my life.
Actually, it's weird, Greg. The scenes and the talent in this episode, I think, are perhaps the most beautiful ever shot.
I know. They are. I was just looking at that. They are absolutely gorgeous. You know?
Every single shot in this in this set, in this episode.
Like I said, Glenn Winter is a brilliant DP. And yeah, they look beautiful.
They really do sell the whole concept of frame within a frame, though. They're beautiful faces inside a beautiful place, and you can't help but watch us. You just admire the whole way the whole thing looks. It just both they do really well, and.
Well, that was always Alan and our aim was always to make the show very distinctive looking. So I think you watch the show and there's nothing else like it on television. That's the aim, and I think we achieved that finally.
This is my favorite. Who picked that picture? Have you seen this geek?
Yeah, he just won the spelling bee.
We cut it very, very quickly.
Let's get the goofiest picture of Clark we can find.
Yeah, normally you would let the audience see that just to get an idea. We went, well, I guess we have to have it on there, but let's get it off as fast as humanly possible.
Underneath it said spelling bee champion. Where's the word come from? The origin, please? I just watched the spelling bee championship this morning.
Look at that shot.
That's a nice close. That's real close. Wow.
He's not acting like himself. He could be dangerous. Just give me
the show is blessed with actors who can take this.
Yeah.
No, it is. You can't force this on just anybody, and everybody responds visually very well to it.
It's amazing how close the camera has to be to get that shot to the actual actor's face.
Some better than
What
others.
is it like to act when the camera is so close to you? It must be
very
difficult.
invasive.
I would think.
It really is.
But the camera's not necessarily that close on those close-ups, because a lot of times we use long lenses.
I actually like long lens when the camera's way back, and it just feels like you're free to do whatever you want. You can be a stud, you can do whatever. And when it's really close, sometimes it just depends. But
this location, this was a scene that was not able to be achieved during the regular part of production, mostly because I went too long. So weeks later, like actually just before the show aired, we had to, on a day that we had a little bit of breathing area, we had to find this location a block away from another set. It was, and you know, Rob Mayer, the construction coordinator, and David Wilson made it match. I was actually pretty impressed.
But here's the amazing thing: we actually got away with someone not wearing a helmet, and that's actually Kristen Krug on the back of a motorcycle.
But please wear your helmets, kids.
There's the compass which Jonathan Kent gave Lex at his wedding.
And look at you
are ripped.
I was ripped, dude. I was.
How do you look right now?
Not as good. I look all right.
Stand up. Let me see you.
I don't want to get naked again.
All right,
so
well, just pull your shirt up. Just pull your
it.
shirt up. No, just don't show me the bicep. Pull the shirt up.
I don't want to do it.
Oh, dude.
No.
What's this bling?
It's a
by the way,
sausage fest in here.
Look at this bling. This is like the. Look at this. It's like
P Diddy.
It's P Diddy's hip hop thing. It's like, you know.
I never even thought about that.
That's a great moment.
You know what though? You know when I'm drinking the water. Let's go back a second. Greg, remember what happened?